Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Steins Gate Zero episode review. The reason I didn't say the number, I remember it.
It's 9.
It's 9, see? That's why you bring a friend.
That's what my job of the last 3 to 4 intros has been telling you what fucking number on. Get a grip.
Listen, Lewis. I don't have any to come back.
Put a number in your notes. Just
I should do that. That's a really good idea.
I number all my notes. Have you not been doing that?
No.
Damn.
My notes don't even have a title.
Okay, yeah, no, I put Steins Gate episode and then whatever episode it is.
Yeah. My title is Untitled Document.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, no, mine are handwritten on paper.
Yeah, see? If I handwrite, I don't even have a pen. But anyway, the episode. Right.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Before we get into it, as an overarching thing, I actually really enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed it as well. Here's what I've noticed. Playing the visual novel isn't helping me anymore.
Yeah, they've diverged, haven't they?
This part, like where beginning of the episode, he wakes up in the hospital. This part was the reason he wakes up in the hospital in the visual novel is he goes to a completely different world line.
Oh, okay.
Like to this part, this part still happens, but this part happens at a different point. I think it actually is meant to happen before this. Like I'm just confused, and I'm either getting my world lines confused, or they're like genuinely messing with me.
Okay.
That's their intention.
Interesting. I found the start of this episode quite. I don't want to use interesting twice in a few seconds, but good because different because with the waking up of this reading signer as he entered the world line and then hospitalized. Every other time he's changed world lines, Okabe from that world line he's just taken over from, and they've been doing stuff. Like they've been progressing as humans, and then he takes over and has no memories of whatever they've been doing, but nevertheless the body has done something. This time, Okabe blacked out.
I think my only reasoning I can think of is because it wasn't him that changed the world line, right?
Interesting. Yeah, he's just a passenger rather than the...
Yeah.
All right. Possibly. And then they said this thing about the weird fever. I wonder if that's actually true or... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Fubuki has memories.
Yeah, so Fubuki also has reading Steiner, because she also fainted.
Yes, yeah, the two of them both blacked out and have complete memories of the world line.
Yeah, so... And Okabe's like, oh, god damn it.
Which is weird, because I found nearing the end of season when Okabe was saying, like, well, everybody's got a little bit of reading Steiner. They hold a few memories.
Well, but this is like full on. This is full on
exactly,
reading Steiner.
Fubuki, yeah, full memory, probably.
Yeah. So Daru, Mayuri, and Maho come to visit Okabe when he's running around like, Mayuri? No, that was more Daru. That was more Daru voice.
I was definitely Daru's voice. Who was it supposed to be?
Okabe.
Oh God.
It was really far off.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and it turns out Maho's been robbed.
Yeah. God.
It's criminal, and like the lab got set on fire as well on the same day.
Yes. Coincidence?
I think not.
Good. I was hoping I didn't have to finish the line.
Shout out to The Incredibles.
Damn right.
Everyone should go see the second one.
I haven't seen it. Is it out yet?
No, it comes out in July.
I'm so excited.
Me too. Grown men excited for The Incredibles. Here we
Mate,
go.
It's either going to be amazing, or I'm going to cry myself to sleep that night at disappointment at how children's movies are trash nowadays.
I mean, I would disagree. I would say adult movies are trasher, generally.
Fair enough.
Generally. Please don't fight me, comments. Please don't. But yeah, Fubuki has reading Steiner. Then they let Okabe out of the hospital. Because he's fine.
Do you mind if I pause you for a second?
Oh, have I gone too far? It's fine.
No, you haven't. But you said the word comments, which reminded me of name is the Sci-Fi and Anime Gamer. Thank you very much. He had a comment.
Yeah, thanks, comment guy.
Madness. This all 8 episodes up to this point, I've been shitting on Connor's channel and telling him he has got no comment.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
What was the name of the phone machine again? The phone wave is the normal username, but also the full name would either be phone wave to be fucking hell.
To be determined, to be renamed, something like that.
Yeah, the last bit changes, but phone wave.
Yeah, phone wave name subject to change. here's the thing. From what I remember, the visual novel, dub, and sub all use different terms for it because science.
Consistency would be too easy.
Because all three of them are set on a different world line where it's got a different name.
I mean, yeah, the stories are different slightly, so I guess they are different. Yeah,
Boom.
they travel between different. They're on different universe lines because they travel within world lines. Anyway,
We've just made this way more complicated.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. So Okabe gets discharged from the hospital. That was pretty funny.
He does.
And Daru reports to Suzuha because she like suspects
Yeah.
that reading Steiner activated.
Mm.
And then, oh god, who goes to the lab? It's Okabe. It's Okabe, Mayuri, Maho, right?
Yes, and also I get later on the guest, but
Yeah.
oh no, not later on because apparently she's there from the beginning.
Yeah,
so
yeah. So
Shining Finger.
Yeah, Okabe is texting Shining Finger, Kiryu Moeka. He's like, investigate the lab.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, well, didn't find anything. And then he like turns around and she's just there.
Yeah, and then she says, "Yeah, I was here all along." Well, you weren't in any of the shots, so that's
Yeah, good camera work.
There's literally a shot where she should be visible, where she's not.
Well,
If she was there the entire
She was
time.
just coming in at that time.
Maybe it's a bit bullshit.
Okay, I disagree with this. So Okabe's like, keep investigating. Like,
Yeah, what is Moeka doing now?
I mean, she still works for CERN as a rounder,
Yeah, and she's also a newspaper reporter on the side.
and they've like hired her to journalist about and find out stuff. I think.
Yeah, but what she found... Okay, actually, I was about to say, what has she found out? She actually found out a lot of good information the first time.
Yeah.
But then it's been a few days and she's come up with nothing.
It's been a few
Mama.
days and 2 world lines.
Pull your weight, bitch.
Listen, would you rather she go evil again?
No, I guess this is better. She hasn't assassinated Mayuri yet, so I guess that's a good change.
Yeah. Because imagine if Mayuri dies on this world line as well. Right.
Oh, fuck me. That will break Okabe.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, he's on like the anti-Steins Gate world line where they both die.
Jesus, that's the 0 world line.
Yeah. God, that would be trash.
Or I guess the 0 world line is the CERN dystopia, technically.
Indeed, it is.
0.000 infinite. But then, where's my notes? I've lost track of myself.
You fucked up there, kid.
Yeah. Maho's like, oh man, I have nowhere to stay. Because she's like, I'm going to go back to the hotel. And they're like, that's not safe.
See, now, I thought Okabe was going to put in the moves and be like, I'll sleep on the couch tonight, you take my...
No. Okabe still... Doesn't Okabe like live with his parents still?
I don't know, we haven't seen his house, but I thought he was going to put... Actually, no, I think he lives on his own.
No, I think he lives with his... Because his parents run a grocery shop or something.
Okay.
And I think he lives with them. But he also owns the lab.
He should have put in the moves.
Yeah, but she looks like 12.
Yeah, but she's not. She can bring her ID to show his parents. That would be great. You bring a girl home. You're like, Mum, here's her ID. I swear it's okay.
She's legal. Oh, that's funny.
It's not legal. She's older than him. Ugh.
She's only a little bit older than him.
But still, yeah, like it's a big deal. A lot more than 12.
Yeah, she's like what, 20?
Yeah,
We'll say 20. We'll say 20.
Yeah, it was in episode 1 of the season, but I've forgotten.
Yeah, it's probably around there.
Mm.
But
Alright.
so they decide after much deliberation.
Yeah, not really much, but still, Ferris.
Yeah, they're gonna stay with Ferris because she's rich and she has space and money.
She owns a fucking hotel.
Yeah, doesn't she like own all of Akihabara essentially?
She owns a lot of it. Yes.
Yeah, good job, Ferris.
What is the corporation that? Yeah, she's CEO of it. It wasn't really explained that well. Her dad's old corporation owns a lot of it.
Yeah.
I wonder how much of that she actually has control of.
Apparently, whatever she wants.
Yes, well, at least a guest suite at a few moments' notice. So
Yeah, exactly.
not bad.
So then, I believe Okabe gets a text from Suzuha.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, where she's like, "We need to talk,"
Mm.
and Okabe's just like, "Oh, that's weird. Let's go to the the roof with the invisible time machine. Didn't know it could do that, but
Yeah, the active cloaking made me laugh. It's called active cloaking. It's not actually invisibility. But
I'm sorry.
also, yeah, I quickly googled it. 21 is Maho's age.
Oh, I was close.
Not far off. But yes, that's active cloaking because it's flickering and it's taking pictures of what's behind it and projecting in front rather than being see-through.
Dude,
You're welcome.
science. The more you know.
Yeah.
That's really clever.
Watch some comments that now correct me. I've got it slightly wrong.
It'll be fine. Dude, we've got one comment that we're not going to suddenly get a flood. Or are we?
Probably not.
It's your chance, internet. Leave a comment saying hi.
Oh god.
Actually, if I say that, a lot of people will do that.
Don't comment hi. I will come for you. Alright, but
Jesus.
Suzu.
Suzuha's like, okay, we're going back to June 28th.
Yeah, and he's like, I've been through that nightmare once, bitch. Not again.
He's like, what if no matter what you do, you can't change the future? Can you choose between two world lines? It's like, god damn it. And Suzuha's like, I wasn't asking.
Yeah, here's a gun.
she pulls out a gun. I was like, oh man, I forgot she did this.
Oh, this isn't the case. This isn't the visual novel. Alright.
It's in the visual novel. I don't remember where it is in the visual novel. At this point,
at some point, she pulls the gun on him.
At this point, I've basically disregarded my visual novel knowledge.
Nice.
Just because.
Yeah. She fucking shoots him.
Yeah, she shoots. She like grazes his cheek. First off, that's fucking risky.
Yeah, like that is very difficult to graze someone's cheek. She went for a head. Like, if you're going to scare someone, try and like maim them a little bit, or show that you either do the police thing of you shoot a wall or a floor nearby as your one shot, or if you do want to properly scare them, hand,
Kneecap.
not fucking head.
Yeah.
Like, what the shit?
Yeah, I mean it looked cool, but seriously.
She's crying, she's shaking. She could have easily fucking killed him. Jesus Christ, woman.
Yeah, we could have like not had a series.
Oh, yeah.
Abrupt end, episode 9.
There's no time machines, they can't bring her back, but she's standing next to one.
Yeah, she's like, well, she's running out of fuel, as we find out later.
Yeah, but still, they can do half a year. I think a few minutes is fine.
Yeah, so we find out during this whole bit with Okabe and Suzuha that World War III is Russia and America, and it's caused by time machine, basically time machine research.
Yeah, it's like the space race, but 4-dimensional instead of 3-dimensional.
Time dimensional.
Yeah, that would be the fourth.
Is that dimension?
Yeah.
Okay, I passed science.
Moving on.
struggling to remember if I passed science there or not. So
nice.
So as it turns out, they reckon that reading Steiner was caused because Russia was mucking around with time machine research or something.
Yeah, and the earthquakes and everything are supposedly earthquakes showing that they're doing research.
I guess it's because they don't have the thingy, the hadron collider that Okabe used in.
Yeah, so they're just so rather than smashing particles together around a collider, they're doing it down a fucking straight path and breaking the core while doing it. Like, what the shit?
Essentially.
You need a collider to get them up to the speed, so no, they must have one. Or be building one. Maybe the explosions are them excavating to build one. Fuck knows.
Yeah, who knows? But then, when it looks like Suzuha's actually gonna shoot Okabe, like Daru's like, Suzuha,
Daddy's here. It's okay. Calm down.
Yeah, the Daru voice is great.
His voice is awesome. I do love. I prefer sub Daru so much over dub Daru. Jesus Christ.
Sub Daru does a really good job.
It's amazing.
His voice used to really annoy me.
Okay.
But he's really good at it. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
It's very.
It's good. But then so Daru calms down, or not calms down, Suzuha. Suzuha starts crying. She don't know what to do. And so Okabe's like, I should leave. So he leaves, and
Daru does his daddy duty for the first time ever.
Well, no, he's done it before.
And he hasn't even had a child yet. It's impressive.
Dude, yeah. I actually remembered this scene from the visual novel. I actually remembered this one. The one where they've got the blankets on them.
Okay.
Yeah. I remembered that one. It was, I mean, it's a bit later. There's a bit more beforehand, but it's worth mentioning.
I think it's very impressive. Daru's got all these maternal instincts and doesn't even have kids.
I mean, he does, though. kind of.
Yeah, not yet.
His kid's the same age as him, but
Yeah. And he keeps saying, he's God. I mean, yeah, he kept in that one line that made it still Daru of, "Can you send me some pics?"
yeah, like
Like he was being so nice, and it was just like, "Oh, by the way, I'm still that pervy Daru."
yeah, but I feel like it worked here because it was like
It lightened the mood. It made her laugh.
yeah, good old Daru. Daru knows what to say.
Oh, silly Daru being perverted again.
But yeah, meanwhile, Okabe, he's got a bit crazy.
Yeah.
He hears voices in his head.
Yes, he can now communicate with
Kurisu.
Kurisu, but what he thinks Kurisu's thinking. It's still not her, but it's based on how well he knows her. His subconscious telling him what she would want.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
So then he goes to talk to Mr. Braun.
Yeah, Mr. Braun's a bro. What is-
He is. He was like, man, you were threatening to kill him a few episodes ago.
Yeah, now he's like, doesn't bother me if I tell you all this really
Yeah.
weird information.
He's like, who do you think did it? And he's like, well, it's one of these groups.
Yeah.
So it turns out it's... I wrote it down. Where is
Oh, I didn't, but I'm about to see it.
So then Okabe goes researching, and it's...
Durapa.
Yeah.
Durapa.
Durper, Strat 4.
Defense Ultimate Research Projects Agency.
Yes. So Okabe's like, does a Google.
Yeah, that's a shitty acronym. Durpa.
Durpa. It's good. Who would want an acronym? Jesus.
Oh god, when they invent time travel, everyone's gonna know the word Durpa. I pray.
Who wants anything with the word derp in it as an acronym?
God, in modern society, that is an interesting.
That's like
word
having something with the word meme in it.
Mm.
Or dab.
Oh god, stop. We've done enough.
Yeah.
Move on.
It's true. It's true. So then Okabe hears more voices in his head. They talk to him. They understand. They counsel him.
Here's Kurisu, like they'll be like, "Oh, the voices."
And then he hears Mayuri as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
I missed that.
It's in that same scene.
I'm watching the scene now. I don't see it.
No, he doesn't see her, but he hears her.
Oh shit, my sound's on. My bad.
I think.
Okay, maybe it doesn't. Yeah, because I didn't see her pop up.
No, he doesn't see her, but I think either flipping Kurisu's voice went super, super high, or
I think it was Kurisu.
okay, someone correct me.
It makes sense that it's the fact that he's it. They don't need to have Kurisu in his head. Mayuri in his head because
she's real.
She can be doing it in physical form, whereas
yeah, but she's busy at the moment doing something.
things.
Yeah.
Yes. Stuff and things. Probably knitting cosplays. I don't know.
Yeah, she's hanging out with her cosplay friends.
Yeah, that's apparently all she does. She cosplays.
Except for Buki, because she's in the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she's visiting Fubuki Hospital, keeping her company. That's actually not a bad idea.
Dude, they ruined one of my favourite scenes, by the way.
Oh, how?
Because it's the part where Kaide's like, dude, it's like they're soulmates. I'm like, no, that's not what happens. That's not what happens, damn it. What you're meant to say is how they've been sneaking off together. Damn it, Kaide. You ruined it. Like, because that's what happens in the visual novel.
Okay.
Because they both shared memories. They're like staring at each other. And she's like, oh my god, they're making goo eyes at each other. It's like, oh, they ruined it.
That would have been funny.
Yeah, they ruined it.
Because then Okabe would be instantly. Was Mayuri there as well? Cause, gosh.
Yeah, Mayuri and Maho were both there.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, it. Never mind.
That is a shame.
I mean, it might still happen because world lines.
Yes. Possible. Yeah, because that's the first time they both shared memories. Maybe if you said in the visual novel, it happened a couple of times. Maybe it's still to come.
I mean, this part, the bit where they only shared it only revealed they shared memories once in the visual novel, but it's for a different part, different world line. I'm trying not to spoil, but
that's cool.
But then we find out that the super duper futuristic time machine from the future, she didn't bring a charger for it, and it's out of batteries.
Yes, FG32.
Do you think it takes any double A's?
Well, a big truck battery was drained in an instant, so no. So cool. A big truck thing was drained in an instant. Okay, so you still plug it into the mains. It'll take a while, but why not?
Just buy a load of double A's.
No, like genuinely, no matter how much power it needs, you could eventually power it up
Yeah.
off of mains. There's no point being a little bitch and grabbing one car battery and being like, oh, that was
Yeah, just plug
what a
into
shame.
the wall, like at an outlet.
Yeah, silly. Suzu doesn't know how electricity works. Stupid. I mean, she's from a world where there probably isn't mains power, but still,
Yeah.
everyone else
She's been
around
in
her.
this world line long enough, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because she's been there since, what, June, and it's January?
Oh yeah, she's been there the entire time, hasn't she? Fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She has no excuse.
She's just a fucking idiot.
Yeah, stupid Suzuha. No, I like Suzuha.
First, she almost kills Okabe. Yeah, no, that was still stupid. The gun thing's still stupid.
Yeah. She's not making any clever decisions at the moment.
Not right now, no.
Yeah,
But she's still a badass when it counts. Like her and Braun were a beast.
Yeah. But then
so-
Okabe goes to visit Maho's room in Ferris's like apartment complex,
Yes.
and oh my god, I think I got some PTSD.
I loved her room. Like my room right now isn't that different.
Honestly, I was like, oh my god, because like I don't mind a little bit of mess, but that wasn't
Okay.
that wasn't a little bit of mess.
No, that was messy.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Okabe essentially figured out what they're after while he was googling Derpa.
Okay.
He was like, so they're obviously after time machine research.
Yes.
So anything connecting to Kurisu. So he's like, Maho, did you have anything of Kurisu's? And she's like, lol, nope.
And then looks at the laptop.
Yeah.
What? Come
No,
on.
No. She doesn't even look at it. The camera just decides to like.
Oh, does the camera just pan without her?
The camera doesn't even pan. It just cuts to the laptop for like 5 seconds.
Then doesn't it cut to her like opening it? I thought,
Yeah, it does afterwards. Yeah. And it's like, Max, say Kurisu. And it's like, oh, it's her laptop.
why didn't you tell her? Him.
Because Okabe will destroy it.
He would actually, but she doesn't know that.
Because he's trying to prevent World War III, but she doesn't know all about all that garbage.
Yeah. She doesn't know about all the problems. She should be fine handing over the data. Have Daru hack it, because we all know that's happening.
Daru's a super hacker.
Yeah. Apparently, he even called himself a super hacker this episode.
Dude.
Normally, I don't think he's ever referred to himself as a super hacker.
No, he does refer to himself as a super hacker with ER, but it's super hacker with an A, or just hack in the dub.
Yes, just hack.
Dude, see, I know my dub sub terms.
Nice. Proud of you.
Dude, it's because of the visual novel. So I think that's where the episode ends. It's on the laptop, right?
Yeah, ends on the laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, no credits this time.
Yeah, nothing after credits. No great reaction from.
I now check each fucking time. Every time I finish the episode, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm now gonna sit through the 1 minute 20 of this awesome outro, and then I'm gonna check. Is there anybody?
It's actually 1 minute 30.
Is it? I had a guess. I said 120. It's
Yeah.
not that far.
Intro outros are 1 minute 30.
Nice.
That's why anime are roughly generally 23 minutes.
Okay.
Because it's 20-minute episode and then a minute and a half for opening, minute and a half for ending. The more you know. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you next week. It'll be good. See you then.
Bye.